welcome to Good Vibes Goddess Tarot. So today I'm gonna do a general, like random love reading. Well, romance, pretty much. I got like romance decks out, so like let's see what's happening there. But so this is the first deck I'm gonna use. So we're gonna see what the pre-shuffle says. It is a 4-card pre-shuffle. So we have give your relationship a chance. Oh, so it's a general reading and may or may not resonate with you. Okay, and that's okay. That's cool. All right, if it doesn't, just take what does resonate for you, like what makes sense to you, right? What you can vision happening, okay, in your life, and it makes sense in your life, like it resonates. There you go. There. Right? So we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, and then we have unrequited love. Oh, I can't really see it. Okay, hold on. Damn. Then we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Goddamn. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And then we have flirt, extend your lighthearted energy. Okay. I didn't know what was going I thought it was gonna be positive. But if you could pay attention to the red flags now before it gets too late, then it's still positive in a way when you think about it. It's like pretty much you can go to a doctor and they run a whole bunch of tests to it's a screening to prevent to try to help prevent you from getting the disease in a way. So think about it that way. But if you're in a relationship right now, you could be saying like it's really one-sided, and you might need to like wake up and realize that, and so you can release yourself or free yourself to meet other people and flirt with other people. But everybody just red flag is kind of, what might be a red flag to me might be a green flag to you. So, it's really subjective in a way. Life is subjective in a way when you think about it. But, alright. I'm running out of things to say. I'm waiting for a card to flip. Anytime now. There we go. We got a card. Yo, it took forever. But we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So, like I pretty much ended off with, like, when you say pay attention to the red flags, you might have, if you're in the relationship, you might have to like realize it is one-sided, or even if you're not in a relationship, realize if it's one-sided, and they're not making much of an effort to get to know you or show up and stuff like that. That's when it's one-sided. Like you are, they might show up, right, and like get attendance, right, and stuff like that, but they're not actually like putting the work in to participate in the partnership to make it grow and continue flourishing. That's when it becomes one-sided, when one person is putting all the effort. Like even if you're putting in like 99%, and they put in that 1%, they still making a little bit of effort. You can at least work with that, and it can become something else. But if you're giving like 99% and they're giving absolutely nothing, it's seriously one-sided, right? And it's just best to pay attention to that, realize that, and remove yourself, and you know, so you can meet other people, flirt with other people, and you know, get to know other people. Give other people a chance to get to know you as well. Then we have express your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. See what I said? You know? See it? And then they went from children, and children are supposed to be all like pure and innocent and all nice, you know? Right? They're very loving, okay? Kids be having 5,000 crushes for no reason, right? They just want to give love and love everybody and be loved. So, you know, if you're not getting that or receiving that from your person or your partnership, or like to feel appreciated and loved and cared for, right? Might be saying it's because it's very one-sided, unrequited love. And one person putting all the effort in, and somebody else is doing absolutely nothing. So it's best to, you know, remove yourself to express your loves elsewhere and welcome love from elsewhere and stuff like that. Or keep your horizons, like, no, don't put all your eggs in one basket, in a way. Talk to people, socialize. And then we have heart-to-heart conversation. See, socialize. What did I say? Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Right? That's the only way you can actually know if this person, or if anybody, you know, if you, like what I just said, resonate with them, if you can connect with them, if you can see yourself being this person, friend, for like, even if it's just like for you could be some people like you can visit, like y'all two being friends and y'all visiting, y'all being friends for like a very long time, and then come to find out you're just gonna just for a season, and it's like, oh, that's okay, that's fine too. You can still see yourself being that person, friend, but just like, you know, make those efforts to be friends with those people anyways, because they might have something to teach you or show you. And you know, even if they don't, you still learn something new. You learn that you don't want to be friends with those kind of people. You know, and you know, you move on to something else and find and continue to meet people and grow. And we have trust. The situation calls for you to have faith. So trust that you know what you want and you know what you like. Then at the bottom of the deck, oh shit, it came back. Pay attention to the red flags. You see? Yes, skip it. It came back. The signs are cautioning you. See, it's a caution. I'm trying to tell you, don't do that shit. Stop that. Okay? Stop. And if you know those who don't hear must feel. Okay? You play with fire, you will get burnt. So like, pay attention to the signs. Okay? And then I'm going to use the emotions deck. So for this deck, it's a 5-card pre-shuffle. So we have transition. You use the power of love to move through the illusion and shift through into awareness. And then we have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. And then we have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And then we have honesty with that heart-to-heart communication. Do you see? I cannot always expect the truth from others, but I can expect the truth from myself. And then we have forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. So like I said before, you release this person, you realize, you wake up, realize it's unrequited love that is one-sided. You might be making more of the effort than this person. And like I said before, like even if it's like 99, you're giving 99% and they're giving 1, it's like the bare minimum, but they still making the effort, right? But if they're giving absolute like 0, nothing, like 0, yeah, that's all you. And you have to realize that. Pay attention to those known red flags. That if you always writing them and checking on them and talking to them, and once you stop, y'all won't talk. That's a sign. That's a flag right there, like a big red flag. Like if I don't write you, you gonna talk to me. Conversation is 2 people, like not. So you need to have you need another person to have a conversation with, unless that's become a monologue. And in a partnership, it takes 2 people, not just 1. So, forgive them. That you probably thought they was going to be like one way, and they come to find out there was a different way. Forgive yourself. You did the best that you knew. You did with the best that you could with the knowledge that you knew at that time. Like with the knowledge that you was presented, with how they presented themselves. You thought that there was one way, and come to find out there might be a different way with the transition. And we had pride, right? So, or it could be saying like in one way, with this unrequited love. If you have like with this pride and ego thing, like it was one time, I forgot what show it was, but the person didn't want to be with them anymore, right? And they wouldn't take the hint or get the hint. So the best way that they could have, like, they was there, but they didn't really talk to them, make an effort, care to do anything, get to know them, love them, or socialize with them, or anything like that. Like, they was just there because they had to be there, So, and that's unrequited love, because that person don't really want to be there. They want to be with somebody else and talk to other people. But the person that wouldn't let them go or accept the breakup because of their pride and ego, thinking that, if this person leave them, it's the end all be all, when it's really not. You can go find somebody else that will love you and appreciate you and accept you for who you are better than I can. And then once they see you like one certain way, like once you see this person as like someone that you don't love anymore, you don't really care to be with anymore, it's real hard to try to get back the old feelings that you once had before. You really need to have an honest, real heart-to-heart conversation to communicate what's the problem, where did things go wrong, where did things change. And, not everyone can actually handle that honest communication. Some people are very good at giving feedback, but not good at receiving feedback. So, yeah. But love, some people don't. Way you might love somebody might not be the way that they want to be loved, and they might try to tell you that to correct it. That doesn't mean that they don't want to still be loved by you. They just believe that you can love, they know that you can love them in the way that they want to be loved, but the way that you're doing it might not be, the way that, comfortable for them. So it's like, so rather making like a big adjustment or stuff like that and just throw you away, they, will try to make the effort, work it out, talk to you about it. But if you can't make the effort or talk to that person about it, then it becomes unrequited. It becomes one-sided, because you don't care what the other person wants. You mostly care what you want. And it all becomes about one person in that party, and it's kind of codependent. But you gotta pay attention to those red flags, those codependent relationships. And then we have here patience. You're able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. And we had transformation earlier. Ooh. The song that's playing on my phone right now is Kalani Valentine's Day, Shameless, right? And the reason why I'm saying that, because she said that the person, try to play the hero, but there really was the villain. So pay attention to those red flags, okay? Have heart-to-heart communications and conversation. Ask them questions. So you can feel more comfortable for yourself. And if you want to go slow and steady, go slow. It's okay. Trust the process. Trust yourself. That's a sign that your body is also trying to protect you and trust you. Like, not even trust you, they're trying to protect you, right? Like, if you, let's say normally you were very, I want to say, like, sexually liberated, right? You have no problems. I want to say sleeping around. That seems mean. Connecting with a lot of people on, a very intimate level. There we go. Yo, that's like resume type level thing. Right? And, you meet somebody and your body just like, nope, don't do that. Patience. It's like, because your body trying to say, hey, there's something off about this one, but I just don't know what it is yet. So let's not do this. Like, patience. We're trying to fill it out. See what's going on here. Then we have perseverance. Wasn't I talking about earlier? Like, consistency is like showing up every day, but perseverance is like you show up every day and actually put the work in. Make an effort. But on here, it says perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So it's like, be patient, make the effort, continue making efforts, flirting, meeting new people, socializing, talking, being you. Cause at some point in time, you're gonna meet the right person. Just gotta be able to weed out the fakes and the phonies. It's like trying to find a needle in the haystack. There we go. Words. We have forgiveness. We also have that in the pre-shuffle as well. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So you gotta forgive yourself and forgive them. Forgive yourself for the mistakes that you did not know at the time, or the mistakes that you have made. Okay, forgive yourself, and or like, if you are one of those people that have no problems, connecting with other people on a very intimate level, okay, no problem. And now you want to stop that because you see how damaging that is. Forgive yourself for going through a very long period of time of just connecting with people all willy-nilly, thinking nothing of it. And then we have detachment. I release old patterns and ideas that no longer serves my highest idea of love. Right. Well, if you forgive somebody, you have to continue, like, keep forgiving them, like, every time it comes up, or, like, the situation, like, you remind, or get reminded of the situation. You have to, remember, keep reminding yourself to continue forgiving and letting it go, and then releasing it and detaching from it. And then we have balance. I bring the state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Just gotta be patient. Even when you're on a scale at the doctor's office, it takes a while for them to actually be able to tell your weight, unless they have timeout, unless they have the one that's like actually just ordered like electric. But my doctor's office has two of them, and depending on which room that I'm in, okay, it's not so easy, and we have to balance it out. We gotta be patient. You just gotta stand there, and wait for the thing to stop moving so it can tell you how much you weigh. But like I was saying before, like, you have to continue forgiving that person every time it comes up. And it's gonna be hard some days. Some days you might forgive them, some days you might not be able to forgive them, and you be angry all over again. But it's like, have those conversations with that person, like, and until you're able to fully detach from it and let it go and make peace with the situation, and be at peace with yourself and feel more calmly in yourself or in that situation or your environment. Then at the bottom, at the bottom of the deck we have guilt. I release any belief that no longer assists in my soul's growth. Right? Yeah, like I said, you might feel guilty about it now, letting that person go, or like how, like, if like that person before in my scenario that had no problems connecting with people on a very emotional level, okay, or a very intimate level, and now all of a sudden you stop doing that, okay, and you might feel a little bit guilty about your past, but it's just like, okay, but you're healing from it, okay, you're bringing it into full circle, you're changing and transforming your life around and no longer doing that. And there's going to be some people that try to make you feel guilty about it, and it's like, you're not the only one that had that past, so it's just like, so what? Think about it that way. But if they try to make you feel guilty about it and trying to bring you down, or pay attention to no red flags, they not really but the detachment here, you might need to release them, let them go. So, and this also has 5 cards. We have another 5-card pre-shuffle. So we have, can't see it, paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Then we have heartbreak, deeply hurt, sad, separation, break up. You see, bro, I keep talking about the breakup. And they was playing the hero when they really was the villain. Okay? Feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. Then we have twin flame, yin yang, yin balance, union, duality, coupling, complementing each other. And then we have kisses, unrequited, unconditional love, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love. Okay, and then next one is Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, or meeting, hesitation. But you see how you gotta be patient, right? And that hesitation, that's why it's like your body's trying to fill it out, be like, hey, something's different here, okay? So it's like, continue, like, talk to them, get to know them, socialize, okay? ask questions. You know, until you, I won't say until you find something that you don't like and then you just discard them and throw them away. But yeah, that's pretty much what life is. You just, yeah. Like, you know. But now it's we don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. I don't know why it's been it's a love reading and mad love songs playing on my playlist. Like no, I think it's Selena Gomez part. Is that Selena Gomez? I apologize. But like you laying next to somebody that loves you, that know how to love you, yeah. Selena Gomez. It's Charlie Pratt. We don't talk anymore. Uh-huh. But that detachment, yeah, you're not gonna talk anymore. Like, what do you mean? I just thought about it. Like, they broke your heart, okay? Deeply hurt, okay? You're deeply hurt. Caused you to change in a deep way. That they think you're just gonna come back and talk to like our regular. Like, no, of course nothing's gonna be the same. Like, I just thought about that. They was out here trying to play the hero when they really was the villain. Nah. Oh shit, cards fell. Huh? Okay. Let's continue shuffling. But yeah, we had twin flames. There we go. I was like, I knew it was something I was supposed to explain. But in twin flame situations or partnerships, relationships, you have a lot of twin flames. Some of them can be in your family, and friendships. Some of them can be romantic, right? But your twin flame tends, y'all mirror each other, and y'all tend to mirror the parts that the other person doesn't like. So, for example, if, let's say, you're very emotional, has no problem sharing your feelings, right? And being all loving and caring and lovey-dovey, right? And I'm more like closed off and reserved about my feelings, right? The word, like, I have to be drunk to say I love you, but it's just like, you say I love you and I be like, love you too. Like, that's a big ass difference, okay? That's a big ass difference. The I makes a difference. Not Yo, I had somebody tell me that one time. Yo, so you gotta watch out how you tell people you love them, bro. You gotta make sure you say the I. Like, but like I said, they certain like, so you being very emotional and coming to me and try to have emotional conversation, a heartfelt conversation, I might not. That's not my cup of tea. Like, what do we? I don't want to have that. Okay, like, you know, so. If you want to have heart-to-heart communication and conversation, but in twin flame associations, they also if there's a runner and a chaser. That's why I'm saying, like, you might have no problem being vulnerable, but you have a problem with attachment and feeling abandoned. So me pushing you away and not talking to you or socializing to you, running away from you, hurts your heart or breaks, like, hurts you. and you tend to try to chase after me even more, and then that causes me to run even more because I don't want to talk about my goddamn feelings. Like, it's just, you know? And so my lesson, okay, because there's a runner has a lesson and the chaser has a lesson. So my lesson as the runner is to understand that it's okay to have feelings and talk about my feelings and be vulnerable and be open. Now, the chaser's job or lesson is to learn that if somebody want to run away from you, bro, let them run. Okay, at some point in time, they gonna turn right back around and like realize you're no longer chasing them, which is also a part of this twin flame situation. It's like when one person like stop, like if the chaser stops running after the chasing, pretty much, right, and start focusing on themselves, loving themselves, healing themselves. At some point in time, the runner becomes the chaser and like turns around and come back and want to work it out. But as soon as you go right back to try to have like an emotional conversation, they start running again because they haven't worked on themselves to realize it's okay to have feelings and to talk about their feelings, and then it just go back on the loop. So it's like, pay attention to those red flags. Like, you might have worked on yourself, or you might be hurt right now, right? And there's gonna be some people out there that can, that are interested in you, yeah, but it might be best to focus on yourself right now, heal yourself, okay? So don't get attached or try to jump into another relationship right now. I don't want to say work on those abandonment issues, but maybe, Card fell. And it flipped. So we have love calls. Someone expressing love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. With that trust here, be patient. Like, just because somebody say they love you and all this stuff doesn't mean, just wham bam, thank you ma'am. Because some people don't know how to love right. Gotta realize that too. Some people don't know how to love correctly because they don't know how to love themselves. So it's real hard for them to love another person because they don't love themselves. So it's hard for them to give love because they can't give love to themselves. They can receive love, no problem. So they have no problem taking love from you. You can give them all the love in the world, okay? But they can't give you not an ounce of it back because they don't know how to do it for the nigga himself. Okay? It's like taking care of yourself. Self-care. Like, just because somebody might know how to cook and clean and wash themselves and bathe themselves, that doesn't fully mean that they know how to, really take care of themselves. Like, go to the doctors when they need to and stuff like that. Realizing when things aren't okay. And seeking help and getting things fixed. Like, stuff like that. But also, there's a lot of part of self-care and taking care of yourself and being able to think and stuff like that to be in a relationship with somebody else. Then we have cassettes. Old dated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So you probably think, with this releasing old patterns, we have this replaying this in your head. You could be going around and around in your head about the things that they used to say, but their words do not match their actions, and you have to realize that. Oh, trust and discernment, or is it truth and discernment, or detachment? Either way, you have to be able to realize that decipher, or not even decipher, read between the lines. Everyone is not going to tell you the truth all the time, okay? There's always some type of fine print, and it's like while you're replaying it in your head, you might now see, the fine print and the things that was missing and making things connect and putting two to two together, and then that helps you feel more at peace with yourself and with the situation for you to let it go. But you can't just live in the past and be stuck on that, because that's the past. And the past, in order to the past repeats itself, it kind of, it doesn't repeat itself completely. It's similar, okay, similar to it, but it doesn't completely repeat it. So we have to use your past as like a little template, or like something to compare something to, but you still have to feel it out before just writing it off or casting it aside. Be like, oh, it's this show reminds me of this. Like, ooh, right? Because Brinkleberry, right? That's a show. And then there's Paradise PD, right? And then they on two totally different shows, so two totally different streaming advice. There's Brinkleberry is on Hulu, and not Hollywood. Paradise PD, right, is on Netflix. But they're pretty much similar and the same things, just different characters, kind of different voices, different characters in a way, different show themes, different things that they're doing, So it's just like, it might be similar, but it's different. And some people might, be Paradise PD all the way, but some people might be Brinkleberry all the way. And it's, I'm in the middle. I don't really care. I watch both. It's just like, it is what it is, And then we have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. Now, the song that's playing in my ear is "A House Is Not a Home." And he said that he's not meant to live alone, but without a heart-to-heart conversation, an honest heart-to-heart conversation, to like address the problem and get to the nitty-gritty, to say like where things went wrong and what needs to change, or how can it change, how can it get better, it won't get better. And they have to be like honest with themselves and realize that if maybe the way that you want to be loved, they don't know how to love you the best way, the correct way, and that's fine. But they need to allow somebody else to love you the correct way that you want to be loved, okay? And you also have to allow somebody to love them the way that they need to be loved, or even just allow them the chance to know what love, or learn what love is, and to love themselves and take care of themselves, just like you will also need to learn to love and take care of yourself as well. Then we have date. Meet somebody new. Well, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan, set a date. You could be a little bit hesitant because, you was out there before somebody broke your heart for unnecessary reasons. Like, it was. Caused you to be, by yourself in a little, or to reflect on something, work through something to feel more at peace with yourself, more balance in yourself, and secure yourself in a way, and to trust yourself. Oh, but also in the twin flame situation, there is a separation period. And during the separation period, that's either when, that gives you a chance to learn your lessons, or process your lessons, or reflect and learn. I have to remember the one unrequited love, right? So it might be one-sided. So one person probably did the work and the other person probably didn't do the work. So now if they try to come in and talk to you, right? You're no longer the person that you once were. And with this, I release the guilt. You no longer are guilty about it. You or have any feelings about it with the detachment. You're letting it go, and now you're seeing through their bullshit and their illusions. And with this forgiveness, you probably on the phone like, I can't believe I used to like this dude, and it's just like, yeah, you gotta forgive yourself. Like, forgive yourself for the past, okay? And move on and move forward and be ready to meet new people, I guess. Right, and we have Girl with the Snake, Empath, and Narcissist, Pandemic. Nope, I'm gonna skip that word because that's not the word I wanted to say. Then we have Being Charmed or Used, Enabled, and Boundaries. Um, our narcissist kind of sort of is like a dark empath, right? So that's why they tend to be a lot of empaths that gets drawn in or used by a narcissist because you can be like very strong minded and strong willed, right? And a narcissist can see that and want to use that to their abilities. Like if you're pretty and stuff like that, they want the attention or like the attention that they might get while being around you. So they try to use you and charm you, get closer to you to, always get that attention, always be around you. But while they're doing that, try to chip at your light or dim your light in some way, shape, or form. Um, Overcrossing boundaries or violate boundaries. And it's like, once you're aware of that, you pick up on it. They're no longer able to manipulate you. They don't want anything to do with you once you start setting boundaries. They can't use you anymore, or their charming ways doesn't have that effect on you. And narcissist has gaslighting abilities. Gaslighting is pretty much, if you ever watched Avatar and the Legend of Korra, right? And remember Ba Sing Se, right? And they was like, "There's no war in Ba Sing Se," and there was a war the whole goddamn time, and both, like, that's gaslighting, pretty much. They're trying to tell you that, trying to rewrite something that's actually happening, and try to tell you, like, confuse you in a way, put you in a mental mind trap, and try to make you seem like you're crazy or delusional, and your mind is, you're jumping to conclusions when your mind is legit like, no, 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 like, we're connecting, right? Like, it adds up. The math is mathing. you know? But they were trying to make you seem like the math not mathing. Like, 2 plus 2 does not equal 4. Like, it's, you know, and they also will try to manipulate, emotionally or physically, mentally, any way that they can for you to just pretty much be under their control. They also use love bombings and like a whole bunch of gifts. So rather than, probably saying sorry. Oh, you ever watch Riverdale? Right? Hiram? Hiram Lodge? Big narcissist right there. That's big narcissist right there, bro. Like, they're very arrogant, self-centered, self-focused, egotistical, feel like they always right. Um, yeah, it's just watch out for them people. They out there. But yeah. And then at the bottom of the deck we have Chaser, and a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. See, but I told you, like, I'm not saying you want to work on them or that you should work on it, but I'm saying work on it. Like, become aware of it. Work on it. Heal yourself. If they want to run, let them run. They will regret it. If they deemed you trash, you're going to be another man's treasure, okay? They came in your life to teach you a lesson. Take the lesson and let them go be somebody else's lesson and or blessing, okay? Just let them go. And next we have three card pre-shuffle. Right, so we have expansion. We had that early at the bottom of the deck with Paradise. Expanding on your joy. But this is a blue card, and blue is your throat chakra. You're talking about your expression, your truth, and your creativity. And then we have service, which is our orange card, which is how you feel about yourself, sexuality, self-esteem, self-worth. So you have to expand on how you work on yourself or care for others or serve others. And then we have gratitude with purple, and purple is your third eye, and which is your intuition and stuff like that, and wisdom and stuff like that. So it's like I just said, like some people come in your life to teach you to be a blessing, and some people come in your life to be a lesson. This person probably came in to be a lesson, okay? Take that lesson and be ready for your next lesson and or blessing, right? And no, like breakups are hard, okay? I get that, I understand that, and especially if you didn't see it coming and one blindsided, and you probably did all you can, right? And they it is what it is, but just let it go, let it be, let it flow. There's gonna be better people out there for you to meet, socialize, and talk to, and get to know. And you're gonna leave this person in the past and barely even think about them anymore. So it is what it is. And find better things, or like with this service, you try new things with the expansion. You open your mind to new horizons, try new things, make effort to learn new people, talk to new people, right? Service, work with new people, put yourself out there and connect with new people, and you feel happy and more at peace with yourself or appreciated than you probably ever felt with this one person. And you start forgiving them and releasing or all those times you beat yourself up or believe them or their outdated thinking or the things that they try to feed in your head and condition you to think and believe. See? Not conditioning. Sorry. But yeah, because they would try to chip at you, dim your light and try to, feed you a whole bunch of negative things to condition you for you to be under their control. You don't have to be under their control. You know what's best for you. Trust yourself, okay? Trust yourself. And, continue showing up for yourself and defending yourself and loving yourself. And forgiving yourself every time, you have those negative thoughts and, try to beat yourself down and bring yourself down. Also, give yourself credit when, realizing that you're stopped doing that and that you no longer have, where before you probably was swarmed with negative thoughts and stuff like that. No, you no longer have as much negative thoughts as you did before. You're much happier and, grateful for life than you were with this person. Honestly, when you go, get into a relationship with people, they put you onto some good music. Just take the good music after, and just move on. It's just, you probably would still would have learned, heard the music or, found out about it later on, but they, they just help speed it up. It is what it is. Now it's Phil Collins. don't know who Phil Collins is, Tarzan. He's the one that did the whole soundtrack for Tarzan. That's not the song that's playing right now, but it's like, yeah. Okay, I'm still shuffling. Okay, so we have impartial, well, impartially, which is gray, which is your crown chakra, right? Your pretty much connection to source, the universe. Realize that everything is connected, everyone is connected. And then the part what also came out with it was imperfection. What? Imperfection, but not perfection, right? But it gotta be realized everybody's imperfect. Everybody's imperfectly imperfect. Some people might just be a lot more imperfectly imperfect than some people. Like, but you know, we have the like balance here. You just have to be impartial to certain people, right? Just some people might agree, some people might not agree, and it is what it is. You might be some people cup of tea, you might not be some people cup of tea. Like, it is what it is. Just also being impartial is like not expecting or not having expectations on the outcome and stuff like that. Just winging it. And you know, just going with the flow, and it's less stressful just winging it, going with the flow, easy breezy. But sometimes things are not as easy. You think it's easy breezy, then become lemon zesty, anxiety press, and it's just like anxiety and depressing, and it's just like, ooh, you know, realize that. You know, there's a positive and a negative effect. Okay. And then we have trickery. See what I said? Sometimes you think it's easy breezy, and it comes out lemon zesty, anxiety depressing. Like, you just. And that's a green card, and green is your heart chakra. And heart chakra is like how you like your loving others, loving yourself, and your health and stuff like that, taking care of yourself. Then we see what's impatient. And you see that. You see that owl? The owl is supposed to represent, you know, spirit and stuff like that. And you have gray right here. They're trying to tell you, like, hey, yo, let's, like, pause, stop. Like, fill things out first. Talk some more. Communicate. Ask some questions. Don't just jump into stuff. Just head forward, because you might, you know, be leading yourself into a trick, into a trap. Okay? And then you might learn the hard way. Right? See what I said? Stop. Like, it's just... Stop and think about it for a second. And that's the orange card. It's already explained. It's your sacral chakra. How you feel about yourself, self-esteem, self-worth. You know, guilt as well. Like, stop. Okay. Is this something that you think you really want to do right now? Is it? What it like? Like, why are you doing this? Ask yourself. Ask that question. Reflect on it. Now I'm gonna do a tarot. It's pretty much a 2-card tarot. So hopefully I don't gotta shuffle like mad long for it. See, I talk about the owl and that spirit is how it's supposed to be like your crown chakra, and then we have the crown chakra pretty much over here we have patience. Like, yo, Like, you're being impatient and things need some time to balance out, okay? Fill things out first before you lead your ass into a trap. Stop, okay? Ask questions. Like, you know? But didn't I say don't put all your eggs in one basket as well? Look at that, okay? That might be a big walnut or acorn, right? But you have a lot of other acorns in that basket. You do not need that big ass acorn because it won't even fit in your goddamn basket, okay? And dragons in my animal spirit deck is supposed to represent like your solar plexus. And solar plexus is all about like taking actions, your happiness and your success and stuff like that. So just like, bro, stop and think about it before you trick yourself out of your happiness. Okay? Is this gonna help you grow in some way, shape, or form? No. Then maybe let's not do it. Like, it's just like, it is what it is. Did this person add to your life? No. Why are they there? Why accept them back? They ever do nothing but chaos and drama. Well, if they add nothing but, I mean, that's adding when you think about it. That's adding negativity, and that's technically, when you add a negative to positive, that is actually subtracting. You see it? You see it? Stop. Think about it. Reflect. Just for 2 cards. That's what I'm shuffling for. Just 2 cards. So we have the 4 of Cups. And normally the 4 of Cups, right? The person is looking at the 3 cups in front of them. And there's a cup coming in from a hand from the divine, hand of God. Just coming to give you a cup. To give you help and assistance. Help and assistance. And that person kind of sort of one way could reject the cup or accept the cup, okay, of help. And this is the romance deck, so this help might be coming from a different person, right, in the form of a person, right? And might be a little bit hesitant, so you might just say no all the way, but just like, whoa, fill it out first, ask questions, because you see, like, we have birds in the background, like I was talking about, like, here before, like, but the owl, like, fill it out first. They might be trying to send somebody to help you, but it might not be the person where you think it is or want it, like, or how you wanted it to be wrapped and what you, like, all the ways that you want it. It doesn't matter what the outside look like, it's all about the inside. Can they do what you ask them to do, okay? Can you, like, connect with them on a heart-to-heart level? Have heart-to-heart communication, emotional conversations with this person? Right, and we have the Knight of Swords. He's also known to be very impulsive. Coming in all real fast. I kind of sort of remind me of Paul Revere, like, the British are coming. That's because he had one thing to say. He just coming with one thing and one thing only, right? Person probably had one lesson to teach you. They did that. It was done. Party done, okay? Time for it to go. It's time for it to leave, okay? some people just come in your life to teach you a lesson, and some people are coming in your life to teach, like, to be a blessing to your life, to add to your life. The lesson also adds to your life, so you know, like, don't do that again. You don't want those kind of people in your life. You're, you know, just you not trying to get tricked again. You have your radars up, and you know, start paying attention to the, like, those red flags that's out there. Pay attention to the signs, read between the lines. Trusting your intuition and those gut feelings when they're trying to tell you like something's off here, okay? And you know, realizing that certain, like, things are not being done to you, but it's being done for you, to help you, to learn and grow, to be more at peace and comfortable with yourself. Because with the chaser, you probably looking for love and validation outside of yourself, and you're just like, you can get all that from yourself. See, at the bottom of the deck, we got the Queen of Swords. She don't need nobody or care for... Like, the Queen of Swords, she be very loving and caring and supportive, but she's very logical and smart, right? And like I said before, like, when I was talking about what I was shuffling, like, if they're adding to your life, right? If they just added nothing but drama, I was like, yeah, that's adding. But the Queen of Swords, she gonna cut that shit out real fast. Like, she don't got no time. No time. If it doesn't make sense, she don't care for it, she doesn't like it, she's cutting it out. And then they say she's cold and detached, but she's just impartial. She knows what's for her, she knows what she's not gonna tolerate, what she is gonna tolerate. She just have boundaries. And it is what it is. Right? She's not gonna, you know, be kiki and ha-ha and around certain people. She just have boundaries. She knows who's her friend, who's not her friend. And she okay with that. She okay with being her own best friend. Let's see what else. I'm gonna use my character deck. And I might also use my light and shade deck, because we have balance here and the impartial. So there's positive and there's negative, there's light and there's dark, you know. So you might be thinking, hey, maybe I could just continue doing whatever I'm doing, right? Which route to go? And it's just like, hey, you do you, man. Okay, so just getting 2 cards from here. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, yeah, just the 2 cards. So we have I Can See, I Can Fight from Fairly Odd Parents. It was King Arthur. The King Arthur episode, pretty much. And then we also have, are you called Mercury because you're fucking toxic? No, seriously. Leave me alone. Your energy is unhealthy. Yo, shit. Yo. Funny enough, it was 2 Nickelodeon shows. Not Mercury the planet, okay? Mercury, you know, the one that used to put in thermometers. Yeah, they stopped putting it in thermometers because it was toxic. Fun fact. Now you know. Well, yeah. And now you can see it, you can fight it, you're aware of it, pay attention to the signs, you know what's out there, know it's toxicity out there, you know it's toxic, you don't want to deal with it anymore. Let me get the deck before I forget. So we have Fairy of Divine Hand, Intoxicated, Distorted Vision, and Overindulge. With this impartial, right? That's why I said I'm gonna pull it, because we have patient and impatient. Like, somebody distorted here, okay? Somebody is toxic as shit here, okay? And might be best to just forgive them, let them go. Take the lessons that you learned, okay? If y'all had some good music, take those music. They put you on to some good shows. Take the shows. Take the movies. Take all stuff they put you on to. You take that, okay? Everything that you learned, and you go. Run, okay? Run. Right? Yo, then we have Death and the Maiden, Invasion, Boundaries Violation, and Dominance. What did I say? But they will want to violate your boundaries and break it down so they can control you, condition you the way that they want you to be, gaslight you, so your vision becomes distorted. You don't fully trust the things that your own, your thoughts. So you go to them and ask them, and they be able to think for you, and they're just like, no. You know how hard it is to think for two people? It's a lot. Okay? It's draining. Like, draining. So, if you don't think for yourself and they just go to them for everything, it's kind of easy for them to lie and manipulate you. Because you're going to them for validation and you trust that they're telling you the truth when they're not. Then we have a wonderful idea, aha moment. See? Because you can see now. You can fight. You paying attention to them signs. You realize that this nigga is toxic. Could be a dude. Not the dude. Could be a dude. It could be a female as well. Could definitely be a dude. But could just be a female as well. And at the bottom of the deck, we have glamour, intrigue, and drama. What did I say? They just give you nothing but drama. The Queen of Swords cutting that shit out. She see right through that shit. She see right through it. Right through it. She was like, I have no time. I do not care. Tell me the truth. If this is not the truth, get out my face. Like, so now we're going to get some self-care cards. I thought it was going to be positive, uplifting. Like, yeah, new love. Yeah. Ooh, thought it was going to be steamy. Like, nah, this kind of steamy, but it's like, ooh. It's like, if you thought you was bugging, you're not bugging. I can tell you that. Like, you can see, you can fight. Like, see through their illusions, see through their manipulations, and like start asking questions or fighting back, or like simply like poking holes in their theories. They will leave you alone because they can't, use you and manipulate you anymore. Like I said before. Oh, Sight to Go is very good to explaining narcissists, but then there's and narcissists are empaths, but then it leads you to other videos to help you understand the connection, or like pretty much what happened. You're not the only one that has fall for it. It's okay. It's fine. It happens to the best of us. Like, so we have connect with the earth. Go outside, walk around. That help with depression and anxiety. Moving your body. Fresh air is just good for your lungs. That's just good for your lungs. And then we have Broody Ritual. Care for yourself. Wash your hair. Get your nails done. Face. I don't know. Hands, feet. I don't know. There's people. You take care of yourself. Like, treat yourself. See, go for a walk. What I said before, but treat yourself. Do your nails. Oh, it's kind of. But if you can do it like in a park or a picnic or whatever. Do that. Go ahead. Then we also have abundance planning. Like if y'all living together, you might have to go like move, start planning. Okay, like I don't know what to tell you. Start saving some money on the side or something. Then we have connect with crystals. And then we have hydrate. Drinking water is also good for your body. Fun fact, from what I heard, you can go like weeks without eating, but you can only go like 3 days without water. So, not saying to starve yourself. I'm just saying water is very important as well as food. Hydrate. Because your body is 70 something percent water. It's very important. Yeah, so at the bottom of the deck we have aromatherapy. I also have. Okay, I can use my aromatherapy deck just because I'm not doing the crystal ones because that's way too much. So I'll do the aromatherapy. Ooh, okay. Guess not. Why we just thank you? Cause I was like, why we keep? It was playing hide and go seek. We have celery seed, detoxification and release. And down here it's saying that you can, smell it, like put it on your skin, eat it. Doesn't really matter. And then we have turmeric, restore. Well, rebuilding mind, body, and spirit. Saying you can sniff it, eat it, rub it on your body. They also put it, like some people put it in a curry go. Or like just when they curry and stuff, they put turmeric as well. It's very Don't know how to say this one. Don't know what this is, but we have bridge body and mind, and you can also smell it, rub it on your skin, and eat it. And then we also have like getting connect with earth, right? And crystals or rocks, pretty much something. I'm sorry, that hurt my soul, but you can see it as rocks, right? And stones and stuff like that. That is like of the earth, connecting with that, and you connect it with food as well that comes from the earth and the ground, and or trees, which is still earth. Then we have rose, nurtures love of self and others. And you can sniff it and put it on your skin. Never mind. I don't know if there's kids on here. Never mind. Then we have basil, restoring mind, body, and soul. You can smell it, put it on your skin, or eat it. And next we have lemon and eucalyptus. It ignites the spirit, and you can sniff it and or put it on your skin. Something also helps with depression if there is depression out there. I just don't know which one by heart. But connect with crystals, seeing that rose is out here. I would say rose quartz, green aventurite, black obsidian, clear quartz, amethyst, and cellulite. If you have that help with cleansing. And at the bottom of the deck, we have rosemary, enhance memory, and confidence. You see, with the I can't see and I can fight, right? You remember, like, nah, Sway, you ain't go like that. You're not gonna lie to me no more. Like, you know, you're not gonna try to pull the wool over my eyes. Okay. Gonna end this reading with an affirmation. Oh, there's numbers. There's 13 reduced to 4. We had 4 earlier, which is all about stagnation, pause, foundation, stability, stuff like that. Being, trying to be grounded and stable. And then 5 is conflict, change, transition, which is very temporary. Then we have 52 reduced to 7. And 7 is internal self, like self-work and stuff like that, self-reflection, self-struggles. It's all about yourself. 1 is beginnings, intentions, creations. And then we have 11, which is pretty much a universal number, 2 ones. But reduced to 2. 2 is about balance, duality, light and shade, which is had the twin flames as well, so I definitely have to do that. And we got light and shade here. There's positive and there's negatives. You have to communicate, partnerships, relationships, connections. And then 27, that reduced to 9, and 9 is all about releasing, letting go, and reflecting. So, affirmation. Well, the question is, do you ever feel like giving up? What should you do when you feel like quitting? And then the affirmation is, I will never give up because great things take time. Yeah, just be patient. But that's all that I'm seeing for you for this reading. I hope that helped you. Hope you found something that resonated with you, that helped you. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, thank you for watching. Bye.